They told you to give up sweet things the day you were diagnosed. Just like that. No more juicy oranges, no more summer pears, no more quiet moments with a favorite fruit after lunch, as if joy had to be the first thing to go. But here's something most people won't tell you. Not all sweet fruits are your enemy. In fact, some of the most common, familiar, comforting ones, can actually help lower your blood sugar, not raise it. After 60, our bodies become more sensitive. Blood sugar rises faster, energy dips harder, and many of us start living in quiet fear of every bite. But aging doesn't mean you have to live in constant restriction. What if I told you that 5 incredibly sweet fruits that you probably walk past every week, are not only safe, but scientifically shown to help regulate blood sugar, ease digestion, and reduce inflammation? In today's video, we're going to rediscover those 5 fruits. I'll show you how they help, how to eat them wisely, and why they might be the gentle shift your body's been waiting for. These aren't miracle cures. They're small daily choices, full of flavor, memory, and comfort, that quietly support your health in ways medication never could. And before we dive in, tell me something. What's the fruit you've missed the most since learning you have high blood sugar? Type it below. I'd love to hear your story. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Health 365, where we're rewriting the rules of healthy aging together. Now, let's begin. The first fruit is tiny, red, and sweeter than you remember, but what it does for your blood sugar might just surprise you. Strawberries often look too sweet to be safe, especially for those managing diabetes. But this small red fruit is one of the smartest choices you can make. It's not just tasty, it's packed with compounds that support blood sugar control in older adults. The secret lies in anthocyanins, the antioxidants that give strawberries their deep red color. These compounds have been shown to slow down glucose digestion and improve insulin sensitivity, helping your body manage sugar more efficiently. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry confirmed that regular consumption of anthocyanin-rich foods like strawberries can significantly reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. That's a big deal after 60, when the body naturally becomes more insulin resistant. But strawberries go even further. They contain anti-inflammatory antioxidants that help reduce joint stiffness, swelling, and the chronic inflammation that contributes to fatigue and memory decline. 1 cup of strawberries offers a gentle dose of fiber too, enough to support digestion without overwhelming sensitive stomachs. To get the most benefit, timing and pairing matter. Don't eat strawberries alone on an empty stomach. Instead, pair them with a handful of almonds or a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt. This slows sugar absorption, balances energy levels, and leaves you feeling satisfied, not sluggish. Many older adults find that including strawberries a few times per week, especially in the afternoon, helps them feel more energized and less dependent on processed snacks. So yes, strawberries are sweet, but when eaten wisely, they don't work against you. They work with you. They bring flavor, comfort, and powerful nutrients to your plate. Next, let's take a look at a fruit that seems almost too ordinary to be powerful, but it's been quietly protecting your heart and your blood sugar for generations. Let's talk about apples. Apples don't try to impress you. They're not flashy or exotic. But when it comes to managing blood sugar and aging gracefully, this humble fruit might be one of the most powerful allies you've overlooked. What makes apples special is their high content of soluble fiber, especially pectin. Pectin forms a gel-like substance in the gut, which slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. That means eating an apple doesn't send your glucose soaring. Instead, it delivers steady energy, something older adults need to maintain strength and avoid those sudden midday crashes. A 2020 review in the journal Nutrients confirmed that soluble fiber from fruits like apples can significantly reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes and improve long-term glucose control. But apples don't just help with blood sugar, they also support healthy digestion, which tends to slow down with age. The natural fiber in apples acts like a gentle broom, keeping things moving without causing cramps or discomfort. That's especially helpful if you're dealing with constipation or irregular digestion, common issues after 60. Additionally, apples have been shown to support heart health by helping lower LDL, bad cholesterol levels. And then there's the emotional benefit. Biting into a crisp apple brings a kind of satisfaction. Simple, grounding, familiar. It reminds you that healthy food doesn't have to be boring or bland. It can taste good, feel good, and do good, all at once. If you're managing your blood sugar, here's how to make apples work for you. Avoid juice and applesauce, which remove the fiber and raise blood sugar quickly. Instead, eat whole apples, preferably with the skin on, where most of the nutrients are. Pairing apple slices with a tablespoon of peanut butter or a small cube of cheese makes it an even more blood sugar-friendly snack that also satisfies your hunger. So the next time you pass by the fruit bowl, don't underestimate that quiet apple. It may not shout for attention, but it shows up every time you need support. From your heart to your blood sugar, to your digestion, and your sense of peace. And if you're looking for something just as balanced but with a bit of tropical brightness, the next fruit might surprise you. Let's take a closer look at pears. Soft, juicy, and often overlooked, pears offer more than just a pleasant bite. For seniors managing blood sugar, this fruit is one of nature's best-kept secrets, especially because it brings sweetness without the sharp consequences. Pears are naturally rich in soluble fiber, with one medium pear offering about 6 grams, most of it in the skin. This fiber slows digestion, helping glucose enter the bloodstream gradually. A 2015 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular consumption of pears was associated with lower risk of type 2 diabetes, thanks to their ability to improve insulin sensitivity and support steady glucose metabolism. What makes pears particularly helpful for older adults is their digestive friendliness. The soft texture and high water content make them easy to chew and soothing to the stomach. That's a big plus if you're dealing with slower digestion or acid sensitivity. The fiber also acts as a natural regulator, preventing both constipation and blood sugar spikes in a gentle, consistent way. But pears don't just help the gut. They also contain flavonoids, a group of antioxidants linked to reduced inflammation and better cardiovascular health, two key concerns as we age. These compounds work quietly in the background, supporting your heart, joints, and even your brain. Now, to get the most out of pears, timing and preparation matter. Choose firm but ripe pears. Bartlett and Bosc are both excellent. Eat them with the skin on to retain the fiber. If you're enjoying one as a snack, pair it with a few raw walnuts or a slice of turkey breast. This combination adds protein and healthy fat, which slows down sugar absorption and keeps your energy steady. You can also gently stew pears with cinnamon and a splash of water for a warm, blood sugar-friendly dessert. It's a great way to calm cravings without turning to processed sweets. So while pears might seem simple, they deliver steady nourishment and subtle strength. Perfect for those who want to feel in control of their health without giving up life's little pleasures. And speaking of subtle strength, there's another fruit coming up that might surprise you. It's small, green, and tart on the outside. But on the inside, it's packed with nutrients your body will thank you for. Let's talk about kiwi. Kiwi may look humble, fuzzy on the outside, bright green on the inside, But it's one of the most underrated fruits for people over 60, especially those trying to manage blood sugar and digestion at the same time. What makes kiwi special is its low glycemic index, GI, and high fiber content, both of which help prevent spikes in blood sugar. One medium kiwi contains around 2 grams of fiber, including soluble fiber, which slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. A study in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2010, found that kiwi consumption helped improve glycemic response in people with metabolic syndrome, making it a smart choice for older adults. But kiwi's gifts go beyond blood sugar. It contains an enzyme called actinidin, which helps break down protein in the stomach. That makes it a natural digestion aid, especially for seniors who often experience slower digestive function. In fact, kiwi has been shown in several small clinical trials to relieve bloating, constipation, and indigestion more effectively than over-the-counter remedies. Kiwi is also loaded with vitamin C, almost twice as much as an orange, and a healthy dose of vitamin E, potassium, and antioxidants. Together, these nutrients support immune function, heart health, and help reduce inflammation throughout the body. For anyone managing joint stiffness, fatigue, or mental fog, kiwi provides support without the sugar crash that comes from more processed foods. So, how should you eat kiwi? First, leave the skin on if you can tolerate it. It's edible, and it triples the fiber content. Just give it a good rinse. Slice the fruit and pair it with a small serving of unsalted cottage cheese, or enjoy it with a boiled egg as part of a light breakfast. You can also freeze kiwi slices for a refreshing afternoon snack. Despite its small size, kiwi offers a lot of strength. It's easy to digest, easy to prepare, and kind to your blood sugar. It proves that sometimes the tiniest fruits deliver the biggest impact. But now, let's finish with a classic. This next fruit has been around your whole life, yet many people still don't know how blood sugar friendly it really is, especially when eaten whole, not juiced. Let's turn to the trusted orange. Oranges are often misunderstood. For years, people with diabetes have been told to avoid them. Too sweet, too risky, too much sugar. But the truth is, when you eat the whole fruit, not the juice, oranges can actually help support stable blood sugar and overall health in older adults. The key is in the fiber, especially the thin white membranes between each segment. These contain soluble fiber, which slows the release of sugar into the bloodstream. This means the natural sugars in an orange are absorbed gradually, avoiding the sharp spikes that juices or refined sweets can cause. A study in the British Medical Journal, BMJ 2013, even found that eating whole citrus fruits like oranges was linked to a significantly lower risk of type 2 diabetes, while drinking fruit juice increased that risk. But oranges offer much more than blood sugar benefits. They're packed with vitamin C, which supports your immune system, a critical advantage as we age. They also contain potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and citrus flavonoids like hesperidin, which have been shown to reduce inflammation, support circulation, and protect brain function. These are important defenses against the silent challenges of aging: stiffness, brain fog, low energy, and rising blood pressure. Now, let's talk about how to enjoy oranges without worry. First, avoid juice. Even 100% natural orange juice lacks the fiber that slows sugar absorption. Stick with whole oranges, ideally small to medium in size. Enjoy one in the late morning or afternoon, paired with a boiled egg, a few almonds, or a slice of whole grain toast with avocado. This combination keeps your blood sugar balanced and makes the fruit even more satisfying. And don't forget the emotional comfort. Peeling an orange, breathing in that fresh citrus scent, and savoring it slice by slice. It's a moment of calm, of connection to memory, and of choosing something that tastes good and treats your body with care. So while oranges may have been unfairly judged, they absolutely belong on your plate, especially when eaten whole and paired with a bit of protein or healthy fat. They remind us that health doesn't mean restriction. It means understanding what works for your body. Now that you've seen how sweet fruits can help, not harm, let's wrap it all up with a gentle reminder of what really matters as we age and how small choices lead to big strength. So much of life after 60 is about unlearning fear, especially the fear of food. For years, you've been told to cut back, give up, and stay away from anything that brings too much sweetness or comfort. But what if the truth is gentler than that? What if the key to feeling stronger, lighter, and more in control isn't in avoiding everything, but in choosing wisely? The fruits we talked about today aren't just snacks. They're signals, small daily ways of telling your body, I care. They bring color to your meals, support to your health, and joy to your routine. And you don't need to make dramatic changes. You just need to begin. One bowl, one slice, one better choice at a time. Because your body is still listening, your energy is still waiting, and your story, yes, even now, is still being written. If something in this video spoke to you, I'd love to hear it. What fruit will you bring back into your life this week? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And if this message helped you feel more confident, more hopeful, or simply less afraid of what's on your plate, please give this video a like, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe to Health 365. There's so much more ahead, and you deserve to walk into it feeling supported, empowered, and well. You're not too old, and it's not too late. Let sweetness return, on your terms.